Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I thought today I would share a quick little project that I got started on last weekend. This is an old JJRC. This one's labeled JJRC, WPL, they're all pretty much the same. Had this sitting around for a number of years. We picked this up for Hayden, and he really had zero interest in it. And a while back, Mom thought maybe it was time to throw it out, and I said, you know what, me being me, I'm going to hang on to it, put it on the back burner. Maybe someday I'll do something with it. That day just happened to be last weekend, I think partly inspired by Mark at Woods Unknown's videos he's been putting up of one of his WPL trucks. It inspired me to get this out, see how much effort it would take to upgrade it a little bit, because this one here, I think we paid like $30 for it. Throttle was all go or stop. Steering was slam bang, all left, all right. So I got a couple of old, I think they're, I don't remember the name, 1/18 scale short course trucks. I had a servo I know would work in here. So I pulled the old one out, got this one in there. There was no way to really mount it. I'm not good at making, homemade brackets and everything. So I use some double-sided, I use the ESC tape to get it laid down in place where I want it. Got the steering hooked up, centered and everything. And then I grabbed a bunch of E6000 around it, so it should not be going anywhere. The connection for the motor wires has the same connection as you would find on your SCX24s. At least on this truck it did. And I thought, be a lot quicker and easier if I just donated the electronics out of one of my SCX24s. So that's what I did. I pulled the ESC receiver combo and radio from the Jeep Gladiator and got everything hooked up, tested out. It seems to work okay. Back to the steering. This bar up here actually came off of another old military truck I did some upgrades on a number of years ago. This one stock had a different setup and I did not like it, so I pulled this bar off of there, put it on here. Everything works quite well. This truck stock did come with LED headlights. I removed them. I had a spare set laying around that included tail lights, so I got those put into place. And for the rear, those were solid light buckets, so I drilled them out and got the rear tail lights fitted in there and secured. Running the wires from the back to the front proved to be a bit of a chore. If I had actually thought about it a little bit longer before I started working on it, I probably would have figured out a better solution. Threw a driver figure in here too. I had a couple of action figures laying around that Santa Claus thankfully put in my stocking this year, and took his legs off, and he fits in there pretty well. With the door closed, you can't tell he's got no legs. So, yeah. Unfortunately, though, with the ESC and trying to squeeze a battery in here, there's no way to get the stock battery cover back on. So for the test purposes today, we're just going to run it the way that it is. But if everything shakes out pretty well and goes smoothly enough, I'll figure something aesthetically to cover that up with and try and make it look nice. But yeah, this is just going to be a run today. It's still the stock motor, and one thing that I understand from these WPLs, these plastic drive shafts typically don't last very long. And this truck really only ever being run once for about a minute. This could go horrifically wrong, which if that's the case, you'll never see this video. Anyways, but yeah, stock motor still. So I got the battery charging, got the other camera charging up, and I figured low teens right now. It'd be a brilliant thing to go outside and give this a test run. So get that battery charged up, we'll head outside and give it a run, see how it goes.